Greetings, friends. It's me, Wayman, and this is a video to the reality of the Venomfangx issue. And Jordan Owen 42 came on and read a letter to the YouTube community, comments from Venomfangx's father. F Freethinker reposted this video under the heading of brainwashed by Kent Hovind, or to that effect. I don't think it was Kent Hovind that brainwashed Venomfangx. I mean, he used a lot of the Kent Hovind material for apologetics purposes, but I believe that Venomfangx's ideas and concerning religion and theology were radicalized, and there's different sections of it, meaning that you hear the fiery sermons in Baptist church and in conservative churches Sunday after Sunday on how to be a real Christian and being on fire for God. There's the people that sit and listen to it and don't act, and then there might be that 1% that do act on it. And I think that may be the case, that the belief system of Venomfangx, or his ideas and his worldview, were radicalized. We see this happening. Definitely the most popular right now in the media all the time is dealing with Islamic radicals, currently. Granted, there's tons more. In every belief system, you have a radicalized ideas. But I think that in order to help Venomfangx, his father need to educate himself on evangelical fundamentalism and how that is radicalized, and the theology behind it. Where did these theologies or ways of thinking come from? Here you had the Great Awakening and the Second Great Awakening here in the United States. Then the conservative movement was radicalized to put Ronald Reagan into office. Back then, these people had a really dim view of society, very apocalyptic. So what I wanted to do is, I think that even though you shut off Kent Hovind, even though you shut down Venomfangx's videos, you're still going to think that way. His view is, oh, I'm being persecuted, Jesus brought a sword, families will be divided. So he's going to picture himself as a martyr. And what I found amazing was his ideas, where the end justifies the means, meaning it's okay to be deceptive, it's okay to commit acts of unrighteousness against the quote-unquote enemy, or the devil. So anybody who doesn't think like he does, of course, is working for the other side. And we've seen this happen in Islam, being radicalized. Also in the, of course there's millions. I'm just trying to give a couple examples so you can kind of get the gist of what I'm talking about. In the fundamentalist Latter-day Saints, FLDS, that's very radicalized, where they use deception against the United States government. They call it bleeding the beast. The end justifies the means. So this kind of thinking allows you to end up in the news on CNN. And of course, we don't want Venomfangx to do that. I wanted to, of course, there's tons of books on the topic, but I have a bunch of books. I left fundamentalism, and I decided to learn about it. What was it? And how all these ideas become radicalized. It's fairly easy to do. The Dead Sea Scroll community did it, and if you read the book Wars of the Jews by Josephus, the zealot groups of Judaism radicalized and went against the Roman Empire. Sometimes it's a positive thing, and sometimes it's a negative thing. Here's a series of books, The Rise of Evangelicalism, just so you educate yourself on the history of it, how it happened in the United States. There's probably 5 of these in the series, of these overly priced books, so try to get them in paperback. But this goes through the history of it and how it started. Another book, which is kind of like an introductory, Believers, A Journey into Evangelical America, by Jeffrey L. Scheller. This is a pretty good book. Another one, Growing Up Fundamentalist. It's not always easy growing up fundamentalist. This is by Stephen Olstein. Josephus, Wars of the Jews. It's a classic, a Penguin classic, excellent read. Also, Stealing Jesus, another history paperback, how fundamentalism betrays Christianity. Another one on the FLDS, Under the Banner of Heaven. This was a bestseller. Under the Banner of Heaven, A Story of Violent Faith, and also put out by the Chicago University. This was the Fundamentalism Project. This is a pretty thick book. So this is called Fundamentalisms Observed. I think they did a bunch of studies on this. This is volume 1. But so that's just a few of the books that I have on it. But I'm going to attach a video series that the BBC did, so you can kind of watch that. It's probably the easiest way to learn about it, and how. So that's how I see it, and I hope he does get help. I don't think going to a conservative Bible school and seminary is going to help him all. If he was under 18, I would pull him and send him to a secular school first, then the Bible school, because he'll just get out. He's going to view himself as being a martyr, and he's going to keep plugging away, and all of a sudden we have a dangerous Benny Hinn on our hands. So right now the Benny Hinn that we have is showmanship, but I'm afraid that Venomfangx gets out, and because of his disregard for the law, or his idea that the end justifies the means, that could lead to some dangerous stuff going on, and we don't need another David Koresh. So take care, friends, and remember, everybody's thinking alike, and somebody isn't thinking. And also visit the Cult Research Center by Rick Ross. He monitors religious groups, and he posts articles on religious groups, so take a look at that. Be well, friends.